Welcome to creating a Twilio text message service with Ruby. We're using RubyMine, which you can get with a college ID free for a year. If not, you can find other free software. The first thing you want to do is you want to install the Twilio gem. This allows us to get the tools we need to send messages. You can use this by using the command prompt with Ruby if you have RubyMine. After that, you're just going to want to create a new class, preferably a Ruby file. Name it whatever you like. This is where we're going to be typing our code. After we've created our class, we're going to want to go create a free account on Twilio. You can use this with an email address. They'll give you a trial number. You can send messages to numbers that are authorized that you can pick. We're going to be using our account SID and authentication token to create our Twilio class. First things first, we're going to want to require the Twilio Ruby gem. This lets the program know that we need the tools that we downloaded previously. After that, we're going to create two variables, one for our account SID and one for our authentication token, so we can reference them later, so we don't have to type out the long string of letters every single time. You can just copy and paste it into the file. Now we've done that, we need to create another variable for the number that we're sending our messages from. This is the Twilio number that they gave you. You can pay $1 per month for another number and you can choose where it's from around the world, also what it's capable of, sending SMS messages or doing phone calls. Here we're also going to make a client class using our newly defined variables. As you can see, we use Twilio and REST. These are the things that we imported with the required Twilio gem. We've done that, and now we're going to make our from, which is our number that I was previously talking about. Just copy and paste it from the page. And make sure to take out any parentheses or hyphens. Also add the +1, because the program won't recognize these special characters. Now we can start creating our program that will send our message after we define the numbers we're sending them to. You can use an array. This allows you to add multiple numbers, so you can send it to multiple people. For right now, I'm just going to use one number. I'm going to use my own, just for demonstration. Make sure all the stuff you define are in strings. This is how the program recognizes it. And I'm setting it equal to a key, which will be my name. So when the program runs it, it will know my name as well as my number. Now we're going to start defining our method to send messages. So for each friend, we're going to do the key and the value. We're going to create our message function. Using our client account we previously made. Then in here we first create where we're sending the message from, which is our previously defined number. We're going to do 2, which is the numbers we're sending them to, which we use our friends array that we made. We also use key because our for loop that we're doing is going to use each key value. And our body is going to be our message that we're sending, what the message is going to contain. You can use text, you can also add a media URL, you can send pictures to people, you can also send voice recordings, a lot of possibilities. You can research more on the Twilio documentation page. Now we're going to put a message that will basically put a message that will confirm that you sent the message to each number. So if you have multiple numbers, it will say send message to, and then it will print out the number each time. So it lets you know that you have confirmation that each number is going to get your message. We've now written all the code we require to send a message. So all you have to do is make sure you don't have any syntax errors, everything's defined, and then you just want to run your file. Wait a little bit for it to compile. You should get a confirmation message saying sent message to Cameron Clark. I get the message on my phone, and then it should process the exit with exit code 0. That means that your program works, and you can now send messages using your Twilio account. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.